streets, where the wind echoes through decaying wooden structures, and you can almost feel a shadow following you. We're about to unlock the doors to these eerie ghost towns of the Wild West, places that thrived during the gold rush and then suddenly met their fate, left to decay in silence. We'll explore the bone-chilling stories of these ruins and the lost souls that still roam here. If you're ready, let's set off on a spine-tingling journey to America's forgotten corners. When you step into these ghost towns, it feels as though you're crossing into another world where time has stopped and life has vanished in an instant. I'm going to guide you through these chilling remnants of the Wild West and share my experiences. When I walked through these towns, I could feel the eerie atmosphere creeping up on me. Each place has a dark story filled with mysteries and tragedies. So, let's dive into these abandoned gold mining towns and uncover the secrets of the haunted places where spirits still linger. Bodie, California. The cursed town. The moment I stepped into Bodie, it felt like the cold breath of the past greeted me. It was a windy day, and the gusts moving through the abandoned wooden buildings sounded like a ghost whispering in my ear. In the late 1800s, this town boomed during the gold rush and was once home to over 10,000 people. But when the gold ran out, Bodie was left to decay rapidly. Today, as you walk through it, you might catch a glimpse of a shadow from the corner of your eye. But when you turn, there's no one there. It's as if everything is frozen in time. The streets, the bars, the old mines. Only the decaying structures and the cold wind, carrying the echoes of the past, remain. As you explore Bodie, you start to understand why some people say it's cursed. Visitors who took small souvenirs from the town have reported bad luck following them until they returned the items. There are shadows in every corner here. The windows of the old hotel are covered in dust, but you feel as though someone inside is watching you. The school, frozen in time, still has desks and a teacher's chalk left in place. It's as if the spirits of that era are still here, lingering. Would you be brave enough to spend a night in this ghost town? Rhyolite, Nevada, the ghost of the desert. When I arrived in Rhyolite, Nevada, the first thing that hit me was the overwhelming silence in the middle of the desert. This town, once bustling with thousands during the gold rush, is now little more than a collection of ruins. The history of Rhyolite is a tragic tale of sudden rise and fall. There are still a few structures standing, including a bank, a jail, and a lone stone house in the desert. Walking among these ruins, with only the sound of nature and the wind carrying grains of sand, you can't help but feel as if the ghosts of the past are close behind. One of the most intriguing things here are the eerie sculptures standing in the desert. These figures, created by artists, look almost alive at night. Draped in white cloaks, they seem to represent the ghosts wandering the desert. As you stroll through Rhyolite's ruins under the moonlight, you might feel the cold touch of a hand on your shoulder. Even when you close your eyes, the silence and the chills stay with you. Centralia, Pennsylvania, the gates of hell. Walking through Centralia feels like walking at the gates of hell itself. The underground fire that started in 1962 still burns beneath the town. It was gradually evacuated, but the flames never died. As you walk here, the smoke rising from the cracks in the asphalt and the smell of sulfur in the air fill your lungs. The underground blaze is so intense that sometimes you can feel the heat beneath your feet. You might even see shadows appearing in the smoke as you walk down the road. Some say these shadows belong to those who perished in the fire and still wander here. Spending time here takes courage. Some people report hearing ghostly screams from deep underground and seeing unexplained lights while walking in Centralia at night. As you wander through the old cemetery, it feels like a pair of eyes are watching you from behind the tombstones. The fire still rages, and they say the curse of Centralia follows those who once lived here to the other side. If you dare to visit, you might feel something watching you among the abandoned buildings, counting your steps. Jerome, Arizona, a town haunted by the Wild West. Stepping into Jerome, You get a real sense of what the Wild West was like. This town grew around the copper mines in the 1800s, only to become almost completely abandoned later on. As you walk among the old mines and decaying wooden buildings, you can't shake the feeling that the spirits of the past are still around. There's an old hotel that's now a museum, but some guests claim they weren't alone in their rooms at night. Jerome is known for its paranormal events and tragic history. It's said that the spirits of miners who died in the mines still roam the town and drink at the old saloons at night. The old jail is another place where visitors report hearing strange sounds and feeling sudden chills. As you walk down the streets at night, the shadows of the past seem to accompany you. Salton Sea, California, the decaying vacation. Paradise, Salton Sea was once a popular vacation spot, but now it's a ghost town with decaying buildings and abandoned beaches. As you walk through here, the intense smell of the salty water and decaying fish creates a post-apocalyptic scene. The old hotels, empty pools and abandoned boats make it hard to imagine this place was ever a paradise. The moonlight reflecting off the water and the deserted beaches at night create a gloomy and eerie atmosphere. When wandering around Salton Sea at night, it feels like the souls of the abandoned vacationers are still spending time here. These ghost towns aren't just filled with ruined buildings and empty streets, they're also steeped in the dark tales of the past and lost spirits. As you walk through these places, it feels as though at any moment you might encounter a ghost from history. If you have the courage to experience these chilling stories firsthand, make sure to visit these towns. But be warned, some say that even after leaving, the curse of these towns can still linger. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed exploring these haunted places. Don't forget to subscribe and share these spine-chilling stories. Stay safe, and remember, some things never truly go away, especially places like these ghost towns. If you're brave enough, step into these towns and wander the silent streets where only your courage and the urge to explore will guide you. But always stay on your guard, for to some, these places are not just abandoned ruins, but graveyards of dusty memories, where the dark secrets of the past still whisper.